Hi everyone, I'm Congresswoman Grace Meng. Thank you so much for joining us here as we celebrate Juneteenth. This is our second annual celebration, but obviously we can't be together physically, but still wanted the opportunity to gather together virtually in celebration. In the past few years, I've had the pleasure of celebrating Juneteenth in our district with the help of friends and leaders like Nicole and the Latimer Gardens community. And so since we can't be together this year, we try to collect some messages, stories, songs, and poems from our friends, community leaders around the district. And we want to hear what Juneteenth means to them and to all of you. As you know, on June 19th, 1865, more than 2 years after Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation, Union troops arrived in Galveston, Texas to notify the enslaved people that were emancipated, finally ending the enslavement of Black people in the U.S. In commemoration of emancipation, we celebrate Juneteenth as a day to recognize the achievements of Black Americans and acknowledge the legacy of slavery and the impact that it still has on our current society. This year, more than ever, we need to collectively examine all of the work that needs to be done to dismantle the institutional and systemic racism, violence, and discrimination that Black people face every single day. Thank you to each and every one of you for all that you do. I look forward to continuing our partnership together on behalf of our district here in Queens. I hope you and your families and your friends enjoy a happy Juneteenth. Thanks for joining us today.
Hi, my name is Nicole Labadis, and I'm from Latimer Gardens. For the past several years, the Latimer Gardens community has celebrated Juneteenth. Juneteenth is the oldest nationally celebrated commemoration of the ending of slavery. The Emancipation Proclamation was signed in 1863, declaring that all persons in the rebellious states are and henceforward shall be free. It was not until June 19, 1965, that the remaining enslaved African Americans in Galveston, Texas, were told that they were freed by Major General Gordon Granger. We honor and celebrate this day with the displaying of great African American achievements, firsts, and facts, through song, dance, and performance. This Juneteenth, 2020, I ask you to reflect, rejoice, and take time to educate yourself. Not knowing is okay, but not wanting to know better is not. In the words of Martin Luther King Jr., injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. We are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality tied in a single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. Thank you.
Greetings. I'm the Reverend Dr. Richard O. McEachern, pastor of Macedonia African Methodist Episcopal Church, and I greet you with the joy of Jesus Christ. I am honored to join you as we celebrate Juneteenth, marking the end of slavery in this country. Juneteenth celebrates African American freedom and achievement, while encouraging continuous self-development and respect for all cultures. The progress African Americans have made in this country have been significant, but more needs to be done. African Americans are still fighting against decades of oppression, racial discrimination, and segregation. The good news is there are signs of hope and change on the horizon. Juneteenth reminds us of how far we have come, and yet commits us to the challenge of doing more so this country truly lives up to its Constitution that all people are created equal. I leave you with some parting words taken from Maya Angelou's poem, Still I Rise. I speak not only for myself, but for my people. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I rise. Did you want to see me broken, bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops weakened by my soulful cries? You may shoot me with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like air, I rise. Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise. Up from the past that's rooted in pain, I rise. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise. Bringing the gifts of my ancestors gave, I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise. Thank you, Congresswoman Grace Meng. May God bless and keep you as we celebrate this historic event together.
Broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round. You can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Ooh, mountain, we gon' walk it out. Ooh, mountain. And I rise like the day. I rise unafraid. I rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. And I rise up, I like the waves. I rise up, in spite of the ache. I rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. For you, the silence is inviting, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we would take the world to its feet. Ooh, mountain, bring it to its feet. Ooh, mountain. And I rise like the day. I rise unafraid. I rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. For you, all we need is hope. And for that we have each other. And for that we have each other. And we will rise, we will rise, we will rise. Oh, we'll rise. I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I will rise 1,000 times again. And we'll rise up, I like the waves. We'll rise up, in spite of the ache. We'll rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again.
My name is Alfred Rankin. I am the president of the Concerned African Americans Association, and I'm the chairman of the board of directors of the Lewis Latimer House. This beautiful house you will see here at the museum. It was built in by Lewis Latimer, black inventor of the filament for the light bulb, Con Edison. I'm here to celebrate Juneteenth. Juneteenth is an annual holiday that's supported and celebrated by African Americans all over the world. And I would like to do two poems in celebration of Juneteenth. One is called the price of freedom. What will one give in exchange for their freedom? What price will one pay to go and come freely throughout the day? The story has yet to be told, for freedom is priceless, more valuable than gold. Maybe freedom don't mean that much to you, but if you ever get caught up in a world like a cage, only then will you understand the feeling of abandonment, pain, and rage. While me, the question will become to a troubled mind, where is the weakness of the steel wall? Help me, one began to call. Place time on my side. Justice, society has mistreated me. Justice has lied. And the other one for Free America. Free America from racism. Free America from police violence. Free America from injustice. Free America from prejudice. Free America from bigotry. Free America from hatred. Free America. Free America. Free America. Thank you.
My name is Letitia James, the New York State Attorney General. Juneteenth is a powerful day for the millions of African Americans in this country. It's a day when Black people were at long last freed from the shackles of slavery in the United States. In the decades that followed, the rights of Black people slowly and gradually moved with the times. And though it has been 157 years since Black people were physically shackled and chained down, we are still seeing the effects of a brutal system. Black people enslaved by the pandemic that claims the lives of Black people more than any other race. Black people enslaved by a system that refuses to find justice for those killed by the very entities that are sworn to protect them. It's evident that equality, and liberty, and justice are not yet truly for all. George Floyd has reminded us of that. Breonna Taylor has reminded us of that. Ahmaud Arbery has reminded us of that. The cry for justice and change is now being heard all across the nation and the globe. Change, my friends, is coming, because in the darkest of nights is when we shine the brightest. And so this Juneteenth, Freedom Day, we are reminded that it is important to reflect on how far we've come, but also commit to the work that we still have to do. I am proud of the strength, the passion, the determination of the millions of young people marching, Black and white and Asian, Latino. They represent the will of the people. And I know that those are the things that will help us achieve a better and more just society for all. And now I leave you with one of my favorite hymns, which was a popular anthem of the civil rights movement, but I think it's relevant today. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome one day. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. Happy Juneteenth.